What's up, YouTube? Tyler from Team TYC here, and here we got another deck profile, the updated Dinomist deck profile from Nev. And what did you do this weekend, Nev?
I made it to top 4 in the sneak peek for Invasion of Vengeance.
All right.
Going first place to Swiss.
First place in the Swiss.
All right. And what were your matches up against?
I played against a rogue Herodic player. I played against Mermails, ABCs, and Shiranuis.
All right, so you ready to get into it?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, anything else you have to say before we start?
Just waiting on that last support card.
Oh, sure. All right, let's get into it.
All right, so first off, we got double Spinos. Tribute, he attacks twice, or attacks directly. Tribute 2 does twice.
Okay.
Double Rex, he's your Ignister, because you don't have to sing for him, and just doesn't target hand or field. Ceratops and Brachion, both Cyber Dragon. Ceratops, if you only control Dinomist, so you can just normal summon a Pteran and then just special summon Ceratops, and then boom, you didn't even pendulum summon, and they don't know what's going on. Triple Pteran, he's your Strato Searcher. Triple Plesios, really the MVP of the deck, makes everything your opponent controls lose 100 attack and defense for every Dinomist card, so that scales your back row, monsters, everything.
And the Apex stack, so if you have multiple on the field.
Yeah, so I mean, if you just have literally 1, 2, 3, that's already 900 down on all your opponent's monsters. Like that thing's busted.
It's won you. How many games has it won you?
Oh my god. Won me against Blue Eyes, Mermails, won me against everything. Like, it's so broke. Stegosaur at 2, and he's mainly a side out, but he's still so good to keep the 3 skill right. And if any other pendulum card battles, kill both of them at the end of the thing, so you don't even have to play them in Dinomists. And the last Dinomist monster is Ankylos. He's your Dark Law. Everything that's destroyed by battle with a Dinomist gets banished.
All right.
All the scale 6s negate targeting of Dinomist cards, and all the scale 3s negate destruction of Dinomist cards. And it does say card, not monsters, and it does work against Twin Twisters. My own little spicy tech, I like Deskbot 3, it speeds up my deck, and you'll see later, I don't really Xyz a lot. Double Maxx, Maxx, Deskbot 1, the best tuner for Dinomist, because if you special summon 2 machine type monsters at the same time, he just pops right back out of grave, so.
And you can tuner off of Despot 3.
Yep. So it's just boom, this to this, synced for anything you want, and then just keep it going. So that's it for monsters. On to spells. Triple Charge, your win condition really. When you activate it, you add, and then whenever they hit extra deck, it's a forced effect, but it comes back to your hand, so you always have one in hand, you always have a scale.
And that effect does activate, so Utopia the Lightning can stop it.
Yeah, sadly, but I mean, it's still a busted card. Powerload. Field spell, all of them go up 300 attack and defense, and all of them are meaties. So, I mean, name a deck that doesn't really hurt.
It's pretty broken. I mean, stops pretty much almost everything.
Double MST, because as you saw, it's mainly pen monsters, and unless I have a Despot 1, Twin Twisters just wouldn't be good. Like, and even then, I don't want to ditch it. Igknight Reload, because draw power is a big problem in this deck. Limiter removal, because if I got that Spinos on field, Tribute 2, he's attacking twice directly, let me just limiter and do 10k game.
Okay.
And Raigeki's Raigeki, like, just board wipes.
And that's it for spells. Heading on to your traps next.
Yep, on to traps. I mean, effect failure, but anyway. Double Rush specials any Dinomist monster from your deck. It's unaffected by all card effects. Yours, your opponent's, period. So they can't do anything to the card once it hits field. And then it just dies during the end phase. But it's a one, like, you need something for that turn, you have it for the turn. And then
Why only 2 and not 3?
I only run 2 and not 3 just because I like to keep the deck at 40, and I play really I play based around just keeping my monsters on field more than anything, and then if I don't have a Dinomist on field, I tend to have my Synchros, and my Synchros, you'll see, are meant to stay on field. Double Quaking, because I don't want you attacking me. Like, I'm going to be Archimedes, so you can't Quaking me, but I'm just going to flip everything you have face down, just beat over everything. Floodgate, because third Quaking is good, and this actually won me a game. In the top 8, I ended up playing against Heroes, and Dark Law just kind of sat there and pooped on me. But I floodgated his Shadow Mist at the end, like, and then just left it face down and just stalled till I got my.
Do you remember that hero player's name?
Maxx.
Yeah. All right.
1 warning and 1 strike I don't like paying life points, and there's not really a need to play more of them because when there's not a lot of cards right now that really hurt if they get hit field, and even if they do, I'm gonna floodgate it. Like, I mean, yeah, there's ABC Buster Dragon, which strike it, warning it, floodgate it, and if they're dumb and they miss out, breaking it, like just get that thing off the field.
Now, what would you say is the biggest problem that you faced yesterday?
The biggest problem I'd have to say, easily was trying to find the right times to sync and just trying to remember all my plays. I haven't played in a while, so.
All right, moving on to the extra deck next.
Yep. All right, so first, I'm gonna do the same thing you haven't seen any other deck profile, Nova Infinity, because you can make it and it's good, but
Amazing late game.
Like, it's a late game card. If you make it first turn, you're an idiot.
Is that you just kaiju over it?
You can just kaiju it. Now everyone's manning them, so boom. I honestly hate this card. I didn't make it once yesterday, and I still did great. I would not have won any more games if I made it. Lightning, again, Lightning, just another Archimedes, and he's amazing. So let me just attack for 5k real quick at your monster. I don't really like to overlay. And then one Dweller because ABC's PK Fire, a little bit of Cosmos, even that rogue matchup against Paleozoics. You never know.
Did you ever feel like you wanted more exceeds throughout the day?
No, I did not miss XC summoning at all. Literally, these are the only 5 I would run. If you want to run XC summons, I didn't XCs once at all. Even when I went to like the last regional, I think the one time I really XC'd, I lost the duel because I XC summoned that day.
All right, moving on to the synchros now.
Yep, and as you can tell, there's a lot.
There's a lot of them.
Nirvana High Paladin. And before you like go off saying, "Oh, why play that?" It's retardedly easy to make. Like, you have a Brachion in your hand and a Deskbot 1, special the Brachion, normal Deskbot 1, sing for 6, and then as long as you can pendulum out a level 4, boom, you have this. This is gonna get you back your Raigeki, your Maxx, your Quaking, your Strike, your Warning.
Anything you want.
Anything
Pretty
that
much
you
your
have
cycles,
engraved, it's just gonna
anything.
come back to your hand, and then. Oh, hey, I'm 3,300. I'm gonna come beat over your blue eyes and then half your life points because I did. Like that, he's busted.
It's very busted.
One Trish, and I'm guessing you can probably see how busted this card is to make. Like, oh hey, pen 2 level 4s, special Despot 1, boom, there's your Trish. Like, simple Trish play. One Scarlight, Red Dragon Archfiend, because making 8s with Despot 3 is amazing. Just pen the 4, normal 3, and then special 1 from deck. Crystal Wing.
It's debatable right now.
I'm debating it because I think I'm gonna probably take this out for a Herald of Arclight, just because that 4 is really easy, and this is really the only card in the entire day that I didn't miss making, and the only one that I just could not make the entire day.
Alright.
Clear Wing, I did make this twice yesterday, and it actually helped me out, so definitely gonna keep that in. Metaphys Horus. A lot of people don't remember what this card does. If you make it with a Pendulum Effect monster, you're negating a card and taking a card. You get both effects, not just one.
And they choose the monster.
They choose the monster that they give you, but I mean, most people, like if they're playing with like 1 monster, 2 monsters, all right, thanks for that big guy. Thanks for that Dark Destroyer or something.
Alright.
Kendama, he's won me a couple games just because banish any machine type engrave and just burn 5, so banish Despot 3 because you only play with him at 1. So it's easy. Dewloren recycles your Dinomist Charge and your scales, and then he's gonna beef himself up to 35. He actually won me a game yesterday too. I boosted him up to 4,000, and then just attack directly with him and Nirvana High Paladin, and like you got 8k, I halved your life points, and then 4k, perfect game. Star's Charge Warrior, I usually make this if I'm going into Nirvana, just because I get to draw that extra card. Sometimes you don't have the level 4, so you just need to draw into it. And Chanbara also wins me many games because attack for 2,000, and people are like, all right, that's fine. And then you're like, hey, cool, limit removal, 4,000, and then
you
he
get to
gains,
attack again.
and then he just gains 200, and then he's just at 42, attack again for 44.
Alright, and that's it for your extra deck, so let's go on to the spicy side.
Side's not too spicy. I mean,
It's just a modern one spice.
it's a moderate. Like, I mean, Kaiju's Flying Seas. not sure if I'm going to keep these in because I mean I didn't even put them in once yesterday. Like I think I did everything else but Flying Sea yesterday. So
I've seen a lot of decks recently dropping Flying Seas on the side as well.
Because they really don't need to exceed summon now. With all the...
the only thing that needs to exceed summon is ABCs, and I mean they can just buster it.
Also PK Fire and other BA variants.
Yep.
All right.
Veiler, because I mean you can, as you counted the deck out, it's at 40 and it really runs perfect the way it is.
Definitely.
Necro Valley, because
Graveyard, just no
amazing.
graveyard effects.
Blue Eyes and ABC.
Blue Eyes, ABC. I actually did put this in yesterday against Mermails and it helped. I put it out and then he
Against the Dragoons and stuff like
yeah.
that. Okay.
So that was fun. Terraforming has side out one power load, side this in, and then just search for the other power load. Like it's not a problem. Unwavering Bond, because I don't like to deal with Kieran. Thanks for wasting your normal summon. I just don't like to deal with pendulums because they're just annoying nowadays. Including like even mine, I can admit it. Iron Wall clutched me yesterday against Darklaw in the last game against it because he just literally I made it after he played system down and then I just flipped that. Thanks for paying 1,000 life points and I'm just gonna sit here with my machine on field.
Thanks, Bubba.
Yep. Mainly against Blue Eyes and ABC Light Imprisoning because you gotta just get them to stop using effects. Period. Grave against Blue Eyes, and it worked against Mermails too, actually, so that was fun. Spice Tech, Stygian Dirge. I did play against a couple Synchro players yesterday, so this just stopped them from being able to Synchro summon, so.
Okay.
We'll Massacre Restrict just in case that Rogue Herald player, but I tribute a lot, so I'm probably taking that out because you need effects, and sometimes you just need a normal summon.
And last card.
And last card, Rivalry, because I refuse to take Rivalry out of my side because everything I have in the main deck is a machine, and I do have targets in my extra deck that are not machines, and I do have targets that are machines, so I can still sync for like 6, and as long as I have nothing else on field, I can still make like a Metaphys Horus because, or some Stars Charge because I still have Kendama.
Okay.
So,
All right. That should do it.
Yep.
Anything else you want to say?
I think that the archetype is definitely underappreciated. Like a lot of people I know showed up yesterday like, what even are you playing? I don't know what any of these cards do. And then I know the Mermail player yesterday was really cocky, and then he just got swept, and he was not ready for it. So definitely a fun deck. And if you're looking for a budget but you want a good deck, there you go.
All right, that'll do it for this updated Dinomist deck profile, guys. Third place at the Poughkeepsie Dragons Den Invasion Vintage Box Tournament. All right, guys. See you later. Team TYC signing out.
Deuces.